Welcome. My name is Joe. This is Improve with Joe. I'm taking Mark Rober's creative engineering class, and I am extremely excited for it. Definitely challenged by the brainstorming, the process design, and coming up with this idea around food, because that's what the first topic is about, food, and how you are figuring out either a problem or something that you can improve to make it better, your relationship with it. Really anything. The process started with figuring out what are the scenes, what are these different areas in which food is involved, and then you brainstorm ideas of what are the problems with it, and then ultimately you kind of connect those problems or the solutions to this overall kind of guide for it. So this is mine. Welcome to Improve with Joe. And as for what I'm doing, this is my project, kind of like submission, so I decided to just go ahead and make a video for it. So genuinely hoping to make some gadget or product that will inspire you to get out there and make a gadget or product for yourself. Because Mark did the exact same thing to me. He's done it to others, and I've been an engineering type person my entire life, but never really used it in the method to tell a story that he has. So that's really what the goal is, to improve and just to make something that will help others and figure out, obviously I want to help myself too. I want to figure out a problem that relates to me, but really inspire others, help others, and let others know that you can do it too. Because I'm just figuring it out. I was one thing, I was another thing, and now I'm just figuring it out doing this. So for me, after going through lots of ideas and brainstorming and problems and Googling, only to find that someone else had already done the idea, little disheartening, but finally I've got one thing which I think would be pretty interesting. It comes from, either laziness or an inability to keep track of the teaspoons and measuring spoons in my kitchen. When I meal prep or bake or make any kind of recipe when I cook, usually I'll need a teaspoon of that, half teaspoon of that, and it all goes into it. Usually it's for baking. You get baking soda, baking powder, all that kind of stuff. And, whether or not it's just in the dishwasher or it's dirty or I just can't find it, or when it comes down to the ultimate convenience, every time I go reach for salt, I don't want to have to measure it out every single time. And while there are some solutions that I found online, nothing really got down to like the nitty gritty of just like this thing, this exact amount, that easy, with the ultimate convenience of it. And it really relates because I probably use too much salt. I know a friend of mine who just got diagnosed with hypertension. He uses too much salt and sodium, and my grandmother, I know she does as well. So this could help her, it'd help me, and obviously it would save time. It's a little bit of an investment in time and cost for the actual product. But I think I might have gotten a winner here. And obviously, if someone decides to steal this, go right ahead. Yeah, I mean, don't go right ahead. But patent pending. All that, whatever I need to say, patent pending, don't steal it. So to build it, this is my idea, would be so we have a spice thing, example, spices. There's different spices, so you have different, size for it, of course. But the idea is, take your spice, you have some rubber sealant, just a rubber casing that would go over the top of it. So you take off the top, go over it, and then there'd be some sort of platform or plate, all housed in a clear case, but some sort of platform or plate that would prevent the spice from getting out, because once you take off the top, you no longer have that, holes. But it would go over the top, have the clear case, then some sort of dividing section, another part of it which would prevent it from going out. I'm not exactly sure about how to do it yet, and then at the top there'd be the lid, of course. But basically the goal and the product would be to divide, or be to automatically or manually, or however you want to call it, set either quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon, or full teaspoon for any salt, spice, seasoning that you want. And it could go for different size, you'd have to make different sizes of it. But yeah, that's the idea. Looking forward to the actual designing process and seeing if it's possible. We'll definitely have to, it's a purely mechanical thing, so I don't think I'll need any pneumatics or any extra devices like that, so it'll be real simple. Not sure how it'll apply to the electrical part later, but that could be something completely different. So yeah, that's I'm Joe, and Mark, if you're watching this, looking forward to collabing with you in the future. Yeah, that's the idea. And hello to everyone else in my peer group. Looking forward to learning from you and with you and hopefully teaching something, being a part of that process. So I am Joe. Nice to meet you and welcome to Improve with Joe. And that's the idea.